Cars are everywhere. We see them every day in all shapes and sizes, but have you ever stopped to think about what makes them go? The answer lies under the hood, the engine. The engine is the heart of a car, the powerhouse that transforms fuel into motion. Without it, cars would just be stationary sculptures. Engines may seem complex, but understanding the basics isn't that hard. In this essay, we'll break down the different types of car engines and how they work. We'll explore the inner workings of these mechanical marvels. From the roar of a muscle car to the silent glide of an electric vehicle, we'll uncover the secrets of automotive propulsion. So, buckle up and get ready for a fascinating journey into the world of car engines. Whether you're a car enthusiast or just curious about how things work, this essay will give you a solid understanding of the different types of engines that power our vehicles. Let's dive in. Why should you care about car engines? Well, for starters, understanding how your car works can make you a smarter car owner. You'll be better equipped to identify potential problems. You can also make informed decisions about maintenance and repairs, potentially saving yourself time and money. But it's not just about being a savvy car owner. Knowing about different engine types helps you understand the environmental impact of your car. Some engines are more fuel efficient and emit fewer pollutants than others. This knowledge empowers you to make eco-conscious choices when buying a car or considering alternative fuels. Furthermore, the automotive industry is constantly evolving. New engine technologies are emerging all the time. By understanding the basics, you'll be better prepared to appreciate these advancements and their implications for the future of transportation. The world of car engines is incredibly diverse. We have internal combustion engines, the workhorses of the automotive industry for over a century. These engines, fueled by gasoline or diesel, have powered countless vehicles. Then there are hybrid engines combining the power of internal combustion with the efficiency of electric motors. These engines offer a bridge between traditional and electric vehicles. And of course, we can't forget about electric engines, the rising stars of the automotive world. These engines run solely on electricity, offering a cleaner and more sustainable mode of transportation. In the following sections, we'll take a closer look at each of these engine types. We'll explore how they work, their pros and cons, and their common applications. So let's start by delving into the world of internal combustion engines, the engines that started it all. Internal combustion engines have been the dominant force in the automotive world for over a century. These engines, fueled by gasoline or diesel, have powered everything from the first horseless carriages to modern supercars. But how do they work? The answer lies in a controlled explosion. Internal combustion engines rely on the principle of igniting a fuel-air mixture inside a closed chamber called a cylinder. This explosion pushes a piston, which in turn rotates a crankshaft. This rotational force is then transferred through a transmission to the wheels, making the car move. The process happens hundreds of times per minute, creating a continuous cycle of explosions that drive the car forward. It's a symphony of controlled chaos, a delicate balance of pressure, temperature, and timing. But not all internal combustion engines are created equal. They come in two main flavors, petrol and diesel. While they share the same basic principles, there are some key differences between these two engine types. Both petrol and diesel engines operate on a four-stroke cycle: intake, compression, power, and exhaust. During the intake stroke, the piston moves down the cylinder, drawing in a mixture of air and fuel. In a petrol engine, this mixture is prepared by the carburetor or fuel injectors. Next comes the compression stroke. The piston moves back up the cylinder, compressing the fuel-air mixture. This compression is crucial as it increases the temperature and pressure of the mixture, making it more volatile. The power stroke is where the magic happens. In a petrol engine, a spark plug ignites the compressed fuel-air mixture. The resulting explosion forces the piston back down the cylinder. This downward movement of the piston rotates the crankshaft, generating power. Finally, during the exhaust stroke, the piston moves back up the cylinder, pushing the spent gases out through the exhaust valve. The cycle then repeats, with the intake valve opening to draw in a fresh charge of air and fuel. This continuous cycle of intake, compression, power, and exhaust is the heart of any internal combustion engine. However, the way petrol and diesel engines achieve this cycle differs, leading to distinct advantages and disadvantages. Petrol engines are known for their smooth operation and high revolutions per minute. They are generally less expensive to manufacture than diesel engines. This makes them a popular choice for a wide range of vehicles, from small city cars to sporty coupes. Another advantage of petrol engines is their responsiveness. They can rev up quickly, providing rapid acceleration. This makes them well suited for stop-and-go city driving and spirited driving on winding roads. However, petrol engines are not without their drawbacks. They tend to be less fuel efficient than diesel engines, especially at lower speeds. They also produce higher emissions of greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide. Despite their disadvantages, petrol engines continue to power a significant portion of vehicles on the road today. Their smooth operation, affordability, and responsiveness make them a versatile choice for many drivers. Diesel engines, on the other hand, are renowned for their torque, fuel efficiency, and durability. They excel in situations where pulling power is paramount, such as towing heavy loads or navigating challenging terrain. This is because diesel fuel contains more energy per liter than petrol, allowing diesel engines to generate more torque or rotational force. Diesel engines also operate differently than their petrol counterparts. Instead of using a spark plug to ignite the fuel-air mixture, they rely on compression ignition. The air inside the cylinder is compressed to a much higher degree than in a petrol engine. This high compression generates enough heat to ignite the diesel fuel when it is injected into the cylinder. This compression ignition process makes diesel engines inherently more fuel efficient than petrol engines. They can extract more energy from the same amount of fuel. Additionally, diesel engines produce lower levels of carbon dioxide emissions. However, diesel engines also have their downsides. They tend to be heavier and more expensive to manufacture than petrol engines. They also produce higher levels of nitrogen oxides, which contribute to smog and air pollution. Section 5. Comparing the Titan's petrol versus diesel. So, which type of internal combustion engine reigns supreme? Well, the answer depends on your priorities and driving needs. Petrol engines are favored for their affordability, responsiveness, and smoother operation. They are a good choice for drivers who prioritize performance and a more refined driving experience. Diesel engines, with their superior fuel economy, torque, and durability, are better suited for drivers who frequently tow heavy loads or cover long distances. They are also a more environmentally friendly option due to their lower carbon dioxide emissions. Ultimately, the choice between petrol and diesel comes down to a trade-off between performance, efficiency, and environmental impact. Understanding the strengths and weaknesses of each engine type can help you make an informed decision based on your individual needs and preferences. Section 1. Bridging the gap, the rise of hybrids. As concerns about fuel efficiency and emissions grew, automakers began exploring new ways to power vehicles. This led to the development of hybrid engines, a technology that combines the traditional internal combustion engine with an electric motor. Hybrids offer a bridge between the familiar world of gasoline-powered cars and the emerging world of electric vehicles. The idea behind a hybrid is simple. Use the electric motor to assist the gasoline engine, reducing fuel consumption and emissions. This is particularly beneficial in stop-and-go city driving, where the electric motor can take over completely at low speeds, allowing the gasoline engine to shut off and save fuel. Hybrids first gained popularity in the early 2000s with models like the Toyota Prius. Since then, hybrid technology has advanced significantly, with various configurations and levels of electrification. Today, you can find hybrid versions of everything from compact cars to SUVs and even luxury sedans. Section 2. Two worlds collide, how hybrids work. At the heart of every hybrid lies a delicate dance between two distinct power sources, the gasoline engine and the electric motor. These two systems work in concert, seamlessly switching between or combining their power to propel the vehicle. But how do they achieve this harmonious collaboration? The key to a hybrid's operation lies in its sophisticated power management system. This computer brain constantly monitors driving conditions, such as speed, acceleration, and load, to determine the most efficient way to utilize the available power sources. For example, during acceleration, the electric motor with its instant torque delivery provides an extra boost, reducing the strain on the gasoline engine. At cruising speeds, the gasoline engine takes over, while the electric motor assists when needed, such as during uphill climbs. When the vehicle comes to a stop, the gasoline engine typically shuts off, and the electric motor takes over for silent and emission-free idling. This regenerative braking system captures the energy typically lost during braking and stores it in the battery for later use. Section 3. Parallel hybrids. Teamwork makes the dream work. Hybrids come in various configurations, each with its advantages and drawbacks. One of the most common types is the parallel hybrid. In this setup, the gasoline engine and the electric motor are connected in parallel, meaning they can both power the wheels directly. Think of it like a team of horses pulling a carriage. Both horses can pull individually, or they can combine their strength for greater pulling power. Similarly, in a parallel hybrid, the gasoline engine and the electric motor can work individually or together to drive the vehicle. Parallel hybrids are known for their fuel efficiency, especially in city driving. They are also relatively simple and affordable to produce, making them a popular choice for mass-market hybrid vehicles. However, their electric-only range is typically limited, as the electric motor is primarily used for assisting the gasoline engine. Section 4. Series hybrids, the range extenders. Unlike parallel hybrids, where both the engine and electric motor can power the wheels, series hybrids employ a different strategy. In a series hybrid, the gasoline engine acts solely as a generator, producing electricity to charge the battery or power the electric motor. Imagine a power plant supplying electricity to a city. The power plant itself doesn't directly power homes and businesses. It generates electricity that is then distributed to where it's needed. Similarly, in a series hybrid, the gasoline engine generates electricity that powers the electric motor, which then drives the wheels. This configuration allows series hybrids to operate solely on electric power for extended periods, offering a greater electric-only range compared to parallel hybrids. They are particularly well-suited for drivers who frequently travel short distances and can recharge at home or work. However, series hybrids tend to be less efficient at higher speeds, as the energy conversion process from gasoline to electricity and then to mechanical power involves some losses. Section 5. The hybrid advantage, fuel efficiency, and beyond. Hybrids offer a compelling proposition in today's automotive landscape. Their primary advantage lies in their fuel efficiency, especially in urban environments. By seamlessly switching between or combining the gasoline engine and the electric motor, hybrids can significantly reduce fuel consumption compared to their gasoline-only counterparts. But the benefits of hybrids extend beyond the fuel pump. They produce lower emissions, contributing to cleaner air quality. Hybrids also offer a quieter driving experience, especially in electric mode, reducing noise pollution in cities. Moreover, hybrid technology is constantly evolving. New advancements, such as plug-in hybrid electric vehicles or PHEVs, allow for even greater electric-only range and the ability to recharge from an external power source. This further enhances their fuel efficiency and reduces their environmental impact. Electric engines are not a new invention. In fact, the first electric cars appeared in the late 19th century, around the same time as their gasoline-powered counterparts. However, due to limitations in battery technology and the widespread availability of gasoline, electric vehicles soon took a back seat to internal combustion engines. The resurgence of electric engines in the 21st century is largely driven by advances in battery technology and a growing awareness of environmental issues. Today, electric vehicles are seen as a key solution to reducing greenhouse gas emissions and reliance on fossil fuels. Companies like Tesla, Nissan, and Chevrolet have pioneered the mass production of EVs, making them more accessible to the general public. Electric engines offer a radically different approach to vehicle propulsion compared to traditional internal combustion engines. They operate silently, produce zero tailpipe emissions, and offer instant torque, providing a unique driving experience. As charging infrastructure improves and battery costs decrease, electric engines are becoming increasingly viable for a wider range of consumers. In this section, we'll delve into the inner workings of electric engines, their technological advancements, and why they are considered the future of automotive propulsion. The heart of an electric vehicle is its electric motor, which converts electrical energy from the battery into mechanical energy to drive the wheels. The process begins with the battery, storing energy from an external power source. Press the accelerator, and the battery sends current to the motor controller, which regulates power to the motor. The motor creates a magnetic field, spinning a rotor, propelling the car forward. Regenerative braking converts kinetic energy back into electrical energy, storing it in the battery. This enhances efficiency and extends driving range. Electric engines offer several compelling advantages over traditional internal combustion engines. They produce zero tailpipe emissions, making them environmentally friendly. Electric motors are highly efficient, converting over 90% of energy into motion. This efficiency reduces energy consumption and operational costs. They offer instant torque for smooth, rapid acceleration. Electric engines are quiet, reducing noise pollution. With fewer moving parts, they require less maintenance. Despite their many advantages, electric engines face several challenges. One primary challenge is the range. Many electric vehicles still have a limited driving range. Charging infrastructure is another critical issue. The time it takes to recharge can deter potential buyers. Battery lifespan and recycling are also concerns. Lastly, the initial cost of electric vehicles can be higher. Section 5. The future of electric engines. The future of electric engines looks promising, with continuous advancements in technology and increasing adoption worldwide. Battery technology is advancing rapidly. Solid-state batteries promise higher energy densities and faster charging times. Automakers are expanding their electric vehicle lineups. Major brands have ambitious plans to electrify their fleets. Infrastructure development is critical. Expanding the network of charging stations is a priority. Autonomous driving technology complements electric vehicles. This convergence of technologies could transform transportation. Section 1. The road ahead, a mix of power. As we've explored, the world of car engines is incredibly diverse, offering a range of options to suit different needs and priorities. Internal combustion engines, with their long history and proven reliability, continue to power a significant portion of vehicles on the road. Their familiar roar and the visceral experience they provide still hold a certain appeal for many drivers. However, the automotive landscape is rapidly changing, driven by concerns about climate change and the need for more sustainable transportation solutions. Hybrid engines, offering a bridge between traditional and electric powertrains, have gained significant traction, providing improved fuel efficiency and reduced emissions without sacrificing practicality. The rise of electric engines, however, marks a paradigm shift in automotive technology. With their silent operation, zero tailpipe emissions, and exhilarating performance, electric vehicles are capturing the imagination of drivers worldwide. As battery technology advances and charging infrastructure expands, electric engines are poised to play an increasingly dominant role in the future of transportation. Section 2. Embracing the electric revolution. The transition to electric vehicles is more than just a technological shift. It's a societal transformation. It requires a fundamental change in how we think about transportation, energy consumption, and our impact on the environment. Governments around the world are implementing policies to encourage the adoption of electric vehicles, such as tax incentives, subsidies, and stricter emissions regulations. Automakers are responding to this shift by investing heavily in electric vehicle development and production. New electric models are being introduced at an unprecedented pace, offering a wider range of choices to consumers. From affordable electric hatchbacks to luxurious electric SUVs and high-performance electric sports cars, there's an electric vehicle for every need and budget. The expansion of charging infrastructure is crucial for the widespread adoption of electric vehicles. Governments and private companies are working together to install charging stations in homes, workplaces, public parking lots, and along highways, making it easier for EV owners to recharge their vehicles. The future of car engine technology is brimming with possibilities. Electric engines are seen as the dominant force, but other technologies promise greater efficiency and sustainability. Hydrogen fuel cell vehicles emit only water vapor as a byproduct. Autonomous driving technology will revolutionize transportation. Imagine summoning an autonomous electric taxi that whisks you to your destination. The road ahead is paved with innovation, driven by a desire for a cleaner, more sustainable future.